Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us here today at the graduation for the state of Nevada's newest peace officers. I'm Sergeant Sean Fleur, Academy Commander for the Nevada Department of Corrections Employee Management Division here in Carson City. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please stand and to remove your hats for the posting of the colors and to remain standing for the national anthem sung by Darlene Smokey. Thank you. Everyone may now be seated. Now, I would like to introduce our graduating class.
Cadets, are you mentally prepared to accept your duties as Category 3 Peace Officer?
Sir, yes, sir! Class, are you physically prepared to accept your duties as peace officers? Sir, yes, sir!
Right, face, forward, mouth.
Director Zrenda, I present to you our graduating class. Class, present arms. Class, order, arms.
Senior Officer Zufelt, Senior Officer Omler, Senior Officer Jacobs. Is this class prepared to become peace officers today?
Sergeant, this class is fully prepared to accept their duties as peace officers.
Sergeant, this class is physically prepared to accept their duties.
Sergeant, this class is fully prepared to accept their duties.
Senior Officer Zufelt, Senior Officer Omler, Senior Officer Jacobs. I want to express my heartfelt appreciation for your tireless dedication, countless hours, and steadfast commitment in preparing these cadets for their roles as correctional officers. Your professionalism, consistency, and passion for training has been exemplary throughout this journey. You have invested your time, energy, and expertise into shaping this class, and the outcome is a direct reflection of your efforts. You may now retire. Class, you may take your seats. It is now my pleasure to introduce our distinguished guests. NDOC Director James Zarenda, Story County Sheriff Michael Cullen, Deputy Director of Support Services Todd Mylar, Associate Warden Chris Sawin, Northern Nevada Correctional Center, Associate Warden Daniel Collier, Lovelock Correctional Center. And in front, we have Employee Development Manager Chad Venters, Sergeant Christopher Herzog. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to be with us here today. Graduation isn't just a ceremony, it's a powerful testament to what can be accomplished through perseverance and purpose. Class, each of you has faced your own unique challenges throughout this academy, whether physical, mental, or personal. There were times when the demands felt heavy and moments when doubt may have crept in. Yet every day you made the decision to keep going. You showed up, put in the work, and continued moving forward. In doing so, you chose growth over comfort, improvement over excuses, and perseverance over quitting. That commitment and resilience are now part of who you are. They are qualities that no one can ever take from you. Today marks a significant milestone in your life. But more importantly, what it took to get here says a great deal about the kind of person you've become: resilient, determined, and prepared to serve with honor. You are not just beginning a career, you're answering a calling that requires strength, compassion, and unwavering integrity. My training staff and I have witnessed your growth, not just in skill, but in confidence and character. We couldn't be prouder of each of you. I know your families and loved ones feel the same. Over the past 10 weeks, these cadets have dedicated themselves fully to earning the title Peace Officer in the great state of Nevada. They've immersed themselves in laws and regulations that most people will never need to know, trained rigorously in defensive tactics and firearms, and developed the ability to think clearly and critically under pressure. Most importantly, they've learned to carry themselves with professionalism, discipline, and pride. Now it is my privilege to introduce Carrie Dyer for our affirmation of faith. Carrie Dyer is the chaplain at Northern Nevada Correctional Center.
Cadets, let me be the first to say congratulations. And if you're at NNCC, my door's always open. If you're at Lovelock, I'm only a phone call away. Let's bow our heads. Father, I thank you for each one of these cadets. I thank you for the hard work that they've put in over this time. I thank you for the instructors, Lord, that have taught them and poured in tireless hours to instruct them in what they need to know. I thank you for their families that are here to support them. As you know, they're going to need their families for that support as they hit the yards. Lord, I pray that as they hit the yards, you would give them wisdom and knowledge to know what is the right thing to do in every situation they face. I pray that you would put a hedge of protection around them, Lord, that they can come home and return to their families every night. I thank you. I give you praise and glory and honor in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Dyer. It is now my honor to introduce our guest speaker, Sheriff Michael Cullen. Sheriff Cullen is a seasoned law enforcement professional with more than 35 years of experience in state corrections, patrol operations, investigations, tactical operations, and leadership. He's a Nevada certified instructor in patrol operations, community policing, investigations, tactical operations, and SWAT management. His background includes over 2 decades as both motor unit and traffic sergeant, and also as a SWAT operator and supervisor. He's also trained in crisis negotiations and deputy wellness. Sheriff Michael Cullen began his law enforcement career in 1990 at the Nevada State Prison, where he served in specialized assignments including search and escort, post duties, canine handling, federal inmate supervision, and work within maximum security housing. While working in corrections, he advanced his training by serving as a reserve deputy with the Carson City Sheriff's Office, where he later completed a lengthy career before retiring in 2022. In that same year, Sheriff Cullen ran for Story County Sheriff and was elected. He then took office in 2023. He has been a longtime resident of Virginia City and has been an active member of the community for more than a decade with strong family and local business ties.
I'll just stand. Thank you very much. I was going to go into a bunch of that, but I don't have to, so that's fantastic. Yes, my name is Mike Cullen. I am the Story County Sheriff, and I ran for sheriff in 2022, and I became a politician. So I'm learning how to speak in front of crowds, so please bear with me. First off, I want to say good morning and thank you all for having me. It's an honor to be here. Just real quick, when I got the phone call to come down and speak, it's something that I kind of thought about maybe in the future, somewhere down the road when I worked at the prison. Maybe someday I'll be able to talk about this experience. And here it is, 36 years later. So I really appreciate that and thank you for the call. I did do time at Nevada State Prison. I did 4 years there. And it's kind of interesting how I started there. A friend of mine, back in those days, we didn't have cell phones. So I would go to his house to see if he was home. And for whatever reason, he was not home during the day. And finally, I caught him in the evening, and I said, "Where have you been?" And he got out of his car, and he had a uniform on, and he was working at the prison. And he told me what a great gig it was. This is awesome. And I was scraping by trying to figure out how to get to the dirt bike races and how to survive with food. And he told me this is fantastic, and he'd been there for 6 months. So I applied, and I went down and I tested, and I went to the oral board, and I got the job. And I was really surprised because I almost doubled my pay at the time. I think they started me out about $12 an hour. And I was so excited. And that excitement got me into the position. And then I started talking to all the guys there and learning how to do the job. And I decided to go to the college and get some formal training with criminal justice. Then I joined the sheriff's office in Carson City as a reserve deputy, and then eventually got offered a job. And I left the prison in 1994 to go to the academy. Most of the people I work with at the prison are long retired, and I can't say how much I appreciate the mentorship I got from the majority of those guys. They set the foundation for me in law enforcement and in criminal justice, and it's very important for you guys to understand that you're going to set that foundation for somebody at some point. I wrote a speech, and I'd like to go ahead and go through it. One of the things, again, the training, when I started the college, it was training that got me through this career that I started doing. And I'm going to emphasize that throughout this because it's been the key to my career development, and it should be yours as well. Today, you join a proud and demanding profession, one that asks for discipline, integrity, unwavering commitment to the safety of Nevada's communities. Category 3 training is not simply a course. It is a focused, intense development across every skill a correctional institutional officer must carry. You completed training in legal subjects, civil liability, correctional law, institutional search procedures, and the appropriate use of force. You mastered field procedures, caring for persons in custody, classifying offenders, crisis intervention, understanding offender behaviors, gang and cult dynamics, record keeping, and effective supervision. And I must say, in 1990, they didn't put the focus on this as they do now, and that's much appreciated throughout the spectrum of law enforcement. You strengthened essential officer skills, everything from fire safety, emergency equipment, lifetime fitness, which is very important, arrest and control tactics, less lethal tools, active assailant response, firearms proficiency, and obviously clear report writing for when we do have incidents. You trained in investigations from domestic violence and stalking to crime scene processing. Those should have been part of your curriculum. I'm hopeful that they were. Evidence preservation, fingerprinting, mental health response, and current drug and law trends. You demonstrated competence in community-focused areas, cultural awareness, ethics, communications, and public and media relations. You completed vital subjects that prepare modern officers for everything from counterterrorism to correctional philosophy, emergency first aid and CPR, and understanding the criminal justice system. And finally, you proved your readiness through course administration and examination. This is the foundation that you should stand on. This is the standard you have earned. But earning it is only the beginning. Your responsibility now is to uphold these standards every day, in every decision, with every interaction. The training you receive is not a box to check. It is a commitment to lawful conduct, ethical behavior, and professional excellence. Nevada depends on officers who hold themselves to the highest expectations, even when no one is watching. Upholding these standards protects your integrity, strengthens the institutions you serve, and ensures the safety and dignity of the people in your care. It's simple. You earned your badge. Your skills carry the weight. Your mindset defines your impact. I implore you to serve with courage, lead with integrity, and honor these standards by living them, consistently, proudly, and without compromise. I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you on what you've accomplished. This is just the beginning. You earned it. Now go out and earn it every day. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. At this time, I would like to introduce Associate Warden Chris Salwin from Northern Nevada Correctional Center, who will be conducting our oath of office. Class, please come to attention. Raise your right hand.
Cadets, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Natasha Adams. I, Crystal Cohn.
I, Cody Sharma. I, Austin Ryder. I, Matt Townsend. I, Anthony Jones. I, Marco Fluor.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government of the United States of America
the Constitution and government of the United States of America
and the Constitution and government of the State of Nevada
and the Constitution and government of the State of Nevada
against all enemies, whether domestic or foreign,
against all enemies, whether domestic or foreign,
and that I will bear true faith, allegiance, and loyalty to the same. Of any ordinance, resolution, or law. Of any state notwithstanding. And that I will faithfully perform all duties. Of the position of peace officer in the state of Nevada. On which I'm about to enter. So help me God.
Now is the time we have all waited for. I would like to invite our distinguished guests to the front of their tables for the badge pinning ceremony. I'd like to also add to the friends and family in the audience, when you hear your officer's name called, you are more than welcome to come up and take pictures as they get their badges pinned. God, I messed up. At this time, I will be calling up our newest officers and have them come get their badges pinned. Natasha Adams, Lovelock Correctional Center. Crystal Kong, Lovelock Correctional Center. Cody Sharmer, Lovelock Correctional Center. Austin Ryder, North Nevada Correctional Center. Ahmad Townsend, North Nevada Correctional Center. Anthony Jones, North Nevada Correctional Center. And Mark LaFleur, Lovelock Correctional Center. Officers, half left, face. I would like to have everyone please join me in welcoming our newest peace officers in the state of Nevada. Officers, half right, face. You may be seated. It is now my privilege to present our achievement awards. Our cadets qualify with 3 weapons: a Glock 17 9mm automatic, semi-automatic pistol, a .223 caliber Ruger Mini 14 rifle, and the Penn Arms 40mm launcher. Observed during this class were the aspects of the range to include the following of instructions and the following of safety fundamentals and guidelines while in a live range. Our top shot award for this class achieving the high scores on the Mini 14 and also on the Glock 17 goes to Officer Cody Sharmer. Our students take 8 academic tests and a comprehensive final exam in which they must score at least 80% to pass. These tests are difficult and cover the full range of topics taught in the 10-week program. This group performed very well, achieving an overall average of 89.6%. The top academic award for this class with an overall average of 93.8% goes to Officer Anthony Jones. Additionally, we asked the Academy to vote on a class leader, someone who stepped up and helped others out, someone who was not afraid to take control of situations that may have arisen. The leadership award for this class is for Officer Anthony Jones. At this time, we will have Officer Jones present his class speech.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Today marks a special moment in time for me and my fellow cadets. After 10 weeks of hard, stressful work, we finally made it to this point. Today, we become civil servants responsible for the supervision and care of the offender population, preparing them for reentry to our society. The oath we take and badge we receive comes with a level of trust, authority, and responsibility to uphold the laws of our Constitution and great state of Nevada. As peace officers, this obligation is something we must abide by at all times, even off the job. Professionalism and integrity is a foundation in our law enforcement code of ethics, and we are prepared to be shining examples of these core principles. Me and my fellow cadets are lucky to have instructors that are the example of professionalism and what a peace officer is meant to be. To all the friends and family that helped and supported us on this journey, your love and support made this possible, and for that, we say thank you. To our instructors and command staff, thank you for not only being a positive example, but for truly being teachers. It's one thing to read a PowerPoint or to show someone how to do something, but to connect with the student and put in the effort is different. As a student, having a teacher who genuinely cares about your success and wants to be there, inspires you to do better and to perform more. They went above and beyond what was required of them, performing things like running with us on hot summer days and volunteering their own time, helping us when we were struggling. We are the product of your experience and knowledge, and we wouldn't be here today without you. For that, we say thank you. To my fellow cadets, this journey has bonded us for a lifetime, and I'll never forget you. We went from strangers from all different types of backgrounds to a family bonded, striving for one single goal. Like a family, we had our differences and issues, but it made us stronger and more united. I wish all of you safety and success in your careers, accomplishing anything you put your mind to. We kept our door, and we remain 7 strong. Love you guys. At this time, I would like to present a class video that we have showing our journey.
Class, 10-10.
Much deserved and well done, Officer Jones. During every academy, we ask our cadets to recognize the instructor who had made a meaningful impact on their journey. We are fortunate to have a number of dedicated and dedicated guest instructors from across the department who contribute their time, knowledge, and expertise to ensure our cadets receive the highest quality of training. Many of these instructors show up not only on their scheduled work days, but often on their days off simply because they believe in the mission and the importance of preparing the next generation of officers. Our academic instructor for this academy is Criminal Investigator 1, Gerardo Bencolari. In 2018, Criminal Investigator Bencolari began his career with the Arizona Department of Corrections, determined to make a difference. He worked with specialized units such as the Tactical Support Unit, where he learned the value of teamwork and discipline under pressure. In 2019, he served as a sergeant with the Special Security Unit, overseeing staff and monitoring security threat groups, protecting the safety and integrity of the institutions. In 2021, Gerardo continued his journey with the Nevada Department of Corrections. After a year of hard work, he was honored to be recognized and recruited to the Correctional Emergency Response Team at High Desert State Prison. That opportunity reinforced his commitment and perseverance opened doors. Today, Bencolari proudly serves in the office of the Inspector General, continuing his mission to uphold integrity and accountability. Every step of his journey has reinforced what he believes. Growth comes from challenges and success comes from never giving up. His advice is simple: stay focused, keep learning, and you can achieve more than you imagine. Now I'd like to introduce Criminal Investigator Bencolari to come get his.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to teach our cadets. We greatly appreciate it. Our closing remarks today will be made by Director James Zarenda. Director James Zarenda started as a correctional officer in Connecticut and worked his way through the ranks, eventually becoming the commissioner for the Connecticut Department of Corrections. He has been responsible for running jails and correctional facilities all over the country, to include New York and Las Vegas. He was the director of the NDOC from 2016 to 2019 and was asked to come back as director by Governor Lombardo in 2023.
Well, first I have to say congratulations and welcome aboard. This isn't your last day of training. Training goes on forever. Even being in the department, as long as some of the other people that you're going to be working with, you learn over and over again. And you learn by mistakes. So if you do mistakes when you're working, get up and be strong, learn from the mistakes, and you'll do the right thing. And always remember what you did at the academy. Keep it in your back of your mind as your basics. The other thing I need to tell you is you got to respect the uniform. Respect the badge. And what I mean is, when you go home today, your neighbors, anyone that sees you out there, they probably will not know your name, but they know you wear a badge. What that means is anything that happens in the community, good or bad, it's not going to mention your name. It's going to say an officer with the Department of Corrections. You represent all of us. We represent each other. So just remember that. Keep respect of your badge. Your badge will show that you're a part of an agency, that you're proud of being a part of, and that you are professional on the job and off the job. And just remember that. But the last thing I wanted to also tell you is you got to make sure you take care of two things: your medical and your mental health. Some of the things that you'll learn in the prison system that you're going to find out is nobody understands what mental health is. Things happen with people, whether it's trauma, things happen in their history, whether it's genetics. There's things you won't understand, and you're going to probably realize that with yourselves too, things you go through, and you're going to probably feel things that you may not even have realized you even could feel. But mental health and medical, make sure you take care of it. And when you talk about the families, and your friends, I don't know if they told you this, but what we've been telling them It's going to be a different world when they come home. There's going to be a world that when you're used to seeing, going to a job and you come home at the end of the day, well, there's going to be a lot of times they're not going to be able to come home. When we're short-staffed, when things are happening, they're going to be required to work over and over, and that could be 16 hours a day. So it's going to be a little different. There's going to be times also you're used to having your loved ones there for the holidays, for birthdays, for special occasions, for graduations. That may not happen as you were used to. So you have to remember that and respect the individual that you're representing with today, and know that they're going through things that are difficult at work, hard at work, long hours at work, could be very draining, and you need to respect that as well. And what we teach them at the academy too is you do not take your job home to your family. Make sure that you separate the both. Don't bring, when you have a rough day, don't bring those rough days home. That makes matters worse. But anyway, what I need you all to do too is look out for their medical and mental health as well. Observations and things that you're watching are a big deal. It could mean a lot. It could mean a life. And remember that they're having a job that not many people can do. And congratulations to you too, but most of all, congratulations to all them, and they're welcome to a great family. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. As we bring the ceremony to a close, I want to take a moment to recognize not only our graduates, but also the families and loved ones who stood beside them through these past 10 demanding weeks. Let's be honest, you probably heard all about the early mornings, the endless drills, the long runs, and yes, the complaints that came with them. But you never wavered. To the spouses, parents, children, and friends, thank you. Thank you for your patience and encouragement, for enduring the complaints of sore muscles, the constant retrieval of ice packs, the late nights of endless studying, and the occasional questioning of life choices. Your support has been just as essential to this journey as the training itself. To our graduates, you've earned this moment. Take it in and be proud. But understand this isn't the finish line, it's the starting point. Ahead of you lie long shifts, sleepless nights, missed holidays, and more overtime than you probably imagined. But with all that comes something greater, purpose. You've chosen a path that demands strength, sacrifice, and integrity. The badge you now wear is more than a symbol. It's a promise to serve, to protect, and to lead with honor. There will be days when the weight of the job feels heavy, when that stress, fatigue, and frustration creep in. In those moments, remember you're not alone. Lean on your fellow officers, trust your training, and never forget about the people waiting for you at home, the ones who supported you from day one. Make time for them and take care of yourself too. This profession is not suited for the faint of heart. It is demanding, unyielding, and grounded in reality. You did not pursue this career for its ease, but for its profound importance. You are now a member of a distinguished fraternity and sorority that upholds the foundation of our justice system, often operating behind the scenes, yet playing an indispensable role. Congratulations, class. Stay sharp, stay strong, and always look out for one another so that at the end of every shift, we all make it home. At this time, I would like to have everyone please stand for the retrieval of our colors.
Our time, march, left. On the guard, hold. On the guard, present, arm. Order, arms. Retrieve, colors. face. Forward, march. Left, right, left, 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 right, left.
Class, congratulations, you're officially dismissed.